All right, hey VC, I'm Jamie. Welcome back. We are back with another video, and yes, back with another unboxing before the year is out. Interesting for this one. I haven't seen too much or too many videos or any presentation on this one. This is continuing with the Miles Davis Bootleg series, and I wondered if anything was going to be released this year because they haven't always been consistent every year for a bootleg release, but they have. So this is the 8th in the so-called Bootleg series, which often is live recordings, but not necessarily for Miles Davis. So this is Miles in France, and this is the CD edition. They have been releasing some of the bootleg series now on vinyl as well. I'm not sure if the vinyl is as complete as the box set is here. This is a 6 CD box set, and this features Miles in France. So this is 6 CDs of live material from the birth of Miles' second great quintet. Oh, what a band. Wayne Shorter, George Coleman, Herbie Hancock, Ron Carter, and Tony Williams. And this is 4 hours of unreleased music, new interviews with Ron Carter and George Coleman. Wow, fantastic, rare unpublished photos, and very nice little presentation for this one. Some of the bootleg series, some of the box sets were a little bit, bigger slipcases, that sort of thing, but very tiny, very tiny track listing on the back here in terms of hard to read, and a nice little write-up here. Some 60 years removed from these recordings and more than 30 years since his passing, Miles Davis remains the summit and the pinnacle, the essence of audacity, the monument of all monuments. Then, as always, despite whatever physical and spiritual challenges he may have endured, Miles proved he was the tide, the barometer by which jazz moved and evolved. The music heard on Miles in France represents the sound of an end and a beginning coming through at once. Very nice. Okay, without further ado, we got to get into this. Let's open this up. Okay, and let's just open it up. I think I'll leave the shrink on just for now. It probably won't stay on, but let's open it up. Again, it's 6 CDs recorded Festival Mondial de Jazz. This is it looks like 1963 to 1964 Paris Jazz Festival as well. So very happy to see that they are continuing with the bootleg series, and I hadn't seen any releases on it saying that this was coming out. I just happened to look online and found out that yes, they did release something. So it's just a nifty little booklet here, and the CDs simply housed like that. Let's take a look at them if I have them in the right order. I know I'm not getting any younger, but boy, the printing is getting really tiny on these. It's not too bad, actually, on the CDs, but on the back of that slipcase, oh my goodness. Okay, so there we have that. And then it opens up like this. Okay. Interesting that they couldn't have put something on the inside. Okay. So, for the Miles Davis jazz fans, here we have the track listings for discs 1 and 2. And let's take a look at the discs inside. And there's no... they're sort of competing with each other to kind of pop out here, and pretty straightforward on the CDs. But 1 and 2. I do find that strange. They couldn't have put anything on the inside. Okay. But it's going to be lots of great music for sure. Guess they were going for a specific look with these CDs. And last but not least, Paris Jazz Festival. Okay. And last but not least, disc 6. All right. Okay, let's take a look at the little booklet inside. Doesn't look too extensive, but they've definitely gone with a minimalist look to this, shall we say. But at least a little bit of a write-up. And it's kind of nice having some new interviews, so some fresh perspective on things. Mr. Herbie Hancock there. And I mean, there's so many great phases with Miles Davis. I do quite like this one. This band is just amazing, and it's an interesting transition, and then getting eventually into the whole kind of bitches brew thing. Okay, but wow. But you know, when they were still presenting in the suits, the jackets and ties, that sort of thing, but how the music was constantly evolving, certainly Miles constantly evolving, fantastic. So, and it's interesting they have this. This is kind of like a. It's just interesting. I don't. Is there like an insert in here? Like this is actually like a die cut, but there's nothing else that comes out. So that's an interesting. So you can see that, but there's nothing else sort of in behind that, if you will, and nothing comes out. It looks like it should be removed once you take the booklet or whatever out, but it's not. That's an interesting design, at least for that you can see. And it's interesting also too, with the spine, it kind of actually goes the other way. I don't know if you can see that, probably not too well with the shrink. It goes sort of more the European style of going the other way rather than reading it sort of this way. I'm going to have to flip it up to put it in my collections. All right, well, inserting this somewhere in the middle of the video or perhaps at the end. So I was talking about the die cut here, how there's nothing in behind, but then a further inspection, I've taken the shrink off, and it's interesting. It's almost like a double slipcase, so it does actually come out like that, and then like that. And then they've just got the band listing there, and of course, as we showed you there. But interesting, it's almost like a double slipcase on that, which is kind of nice. There you go, shall we say. Okay, enough of that. Thank you so much for dropping by. Nice quick one. Again, I'll take this opportunity to wish you and yours a very happy new year and all the best in 2025. I will be doing the vinyl tag, but I thought I'd wait to the new year on that one, so that's coming, and lots more to come too, of course. Take care. Bye-bye.